Have you ever received a gift that felt more like a curse? When my grandmother Evelyn died, my family turned into vultures overnight. People who ignored her for years suddenly showed up crying louder than everyone else. My cousins were already arguing over jewelry before the funeral even ended, and honestly, I understood why. Evelyn was insanely rich. Mansions, private accounts, hidden assets, the kind of money that destroys families. But she was also deeply paranoid. Every room in her house had locks. Every window had cameras. She once fired a maid for walking too quietly. So when the lawyer opened the will, the room went silent. Then he looked at me. To my granddaughter Nora, I leave my entire estate. The room exploded. My aunt actually yelled, "You've got to be kidding me." But the lawyer raised a hand. There is one condition: silence. Nora must keep the porcelain doll known as Clara inside her bedroom at all times. The doll may never be discarded, hidden, sold, or destroyed. Okay, creepy but manageable. Then he added one last line. And Clara must never be left alone in darkness. That got everyone's attention. Then they brought the doll out. And suddenly nobody wanted the money anymore. It looked ancient. Cracked porcelain skin, human hair, tiny glass eyes that looked almost wet. But the worst part? Its head was tilted slightly toward me. Not toward the room, toward me. My cousin whispered, "Absolutely not," and backed away. But millions are millions. So I took Clara home. The first night I placed her on a chair beside my bed with a lamp pointed at her. And I barely slept. Every time I woke up, something looked different. Her smile seemed wider. Her hands looked closer together. Once, I swear her head had turned more toward me. I told myself I was imagining things, until my boyfriend stayed over. At 3 a.m., he shook me awake, completely pale. "Nora," he whispered, "why were you standing in the hallway holding the doll?" I stared at him. I wasn't. We both slowly looked toward the chair. It was empty. A full second passed before we found Clara sitting outside the bedroom door, facing inward, like she'd been watching us sleep. My boyfriend left immediately. After that, things got worse. Lights near Clara kept burning out. Photos around her came out blurry. And every night, I woke up feeling like someone was standing beside my bed. Then one stormy night, the power went out. The lamp beside Clara died instantly. And for the first time, the room went completely dark. Then I heard it. Tap, tap, tap. Porcelain against hardwood. Moving closer. My blood froze. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. And Clara was standing beside my bed. Not sitting. Standing. Her face inches from mine. That's when I noticed something hidden beneath her dress collar. A tiny brass key. The next morning, shaking, I used the key to unlock a hidden drawer inside Evelyn's desk. Inside was a VHS tape labeled "For Nora Only." I played it immediately. The screen flickered on. And there was Evelyn. Alive. Smiling calmly at the camera. "Nora," she said, "if you're watching this, Clara chose you." I nearly turned the TV off. Then Evelyn leaned closer. "The doll isn't haunted." The fear was intentional. My stomach dropped. She explained that Clara's porcelain body hid encrypted banking codes worth hundreds of millions more than the inheritance itself. The rule about darkness? The hidden thermal. Ink inside the doll would vanish permanently if the temperature dropped too low. Every creepy story, every rumor, every rule, all designed to scare people away from keeping the doll long enough to discover the truth. Then Evelyn smiled again. "But if you endured the fear, then you're the only person ruthless enough to deserve what comes next." The tape cut to black. And from somewhere behind me, I heard porcelain tap softly against the floor. Tap, tap, tap.